we start off the gate pretty quick. We set those standards extremely high with track and field and women's basketball and women's golf last year. It was our first year of eligibility in the NCAA, and a lot of people looked at our program as, art students and art school, there's no way they're going to succeed. And we showed right away that we can compete not only within our conference, but nationally with our track and field program.
The Urban Knights are the only art school in the NCAA and that competes in the Pac-West Division II Conference, a division that understands the demands of sports and education.
Division II has a different model of, I choose Division II, so life in the balance, so community service, academics, and athletics, and there is partial scholarships with Division II.
We're starting out with only 5 years. Where do we see ourselves in the future?
The next 5 years, we would love to be competing for the Commissioner's Cup, not only within the conference, but nationally. And so that's something that the Director's Cup, when you're competing against all the Division II schools to see who has the best overall program.
What do you think the plan is when it comes to having an actual AAU facility for our athletes?
We've established a great relationship with San Francisco Parks and Rec and a few other outside entities to allow us to practice and to compete in certain facilities. But obviously that's a main goal of ours, to have our own home base so students can feel that this is the Urban Knights facilities, and come and cheer on our team and also get some recreational activities in as well.
Let's talk about our international influence. Our recruiting. How unusual is that?
Well, if you look at a lot of athletic programs, especially like a sport like tennis, men's soccer, they are heavily international across the board, just because those are big time sports, and even golf you're seeing a lot more now as well. And so with our international students, they do extremely well in the classroom, and they're coming over on a visa, so they understand that it's it's a different kind of job and responsibility than a domestic student athlete.
With international student athletes in almost every sport, the Urban Knights offer up a different athletic experience.
San Francisco, you can walk around and hear 6 different languages in a given day, and that's how some of our teams are as well. We were at Point Loma Nazarene watching our tennis team this weekend, and you hear someone from Sweden, Swedish, German, Slovakian, all these different languages going on in the court, and it makes kind of a fun atmosphere.
Is it unusual for D2 schools to have such an array of different students from all over the world?
I don't think so. That's kind of, again, life in the balance, that there's different opportunities for everybody, and just finding that niche. And a lot of coaches I talked to today say you guys have a great opportunity to do well because you have this niche. If you're competing, for someone with graphic design, we have a great graphic design program, and we're in downtown San Francisco. Well, a majority of the jobs and internships are right here. So would you rather go to somewhere in Kansas and play at a school there with graphic design, or come to San Francisco and really get a different experience? So I think we have a great chance to out-recruit other programs because of the opportunities that just the community has.